If you have been using AI to write your scholarship essays, here are three reasons why your essays have been rejected or why your scholarship applications have been rejected. Before I explain the reasons, be sure to book an essay review. I'll have a look at your essays and provide constructive feedback. I'll also help you identify red flags that gives away your essay, that shows that you have written your essay using AI. So you can comment with the review and I'll send you the link to book your review. Be sure to book before you submit your essays. Now, oftentimes when you hear AI assisted writing, you think the problem is AI, but the problem is not AI. The problem is you, the applicant, who is using AI, and then you submit an unedited essay. There's no problem with using AI unless the scholarship specifically states that you should not use AI in your essays. If a scholarship says do not use AI to write your essays, then don't use AI to write your essays. Don't use ChatGPT to write your essays. But in instances where there is no specific instructions regarding AI, yes, you can use AI to help you with the structure, to help you have your first draft of your essay. But it doesn't mean that you should submit the draft, you should submit the output from ChatGPT as it is without editing. You have to edit your essay before you have to edit your AI written essay before you submit your final application. Because if you submit an unedited AI, then that is going to reflect in your essay. The scholarship committee is going to know that you have written your essay using AI. And I will explain the three reasons how the scholarship determine that you have used AI to write your scholarship essay. So the problem is not really using AI, but it's generating essays from AI and submitting without editing to personalize it or to give it your own personal experience. Now let's have a look at the three reasons why your AI generated essay gets rejected. In the coming videos, I'll explain 15 red flags that shows that you have written your essay using AI. And I hope that you can go through all the 15 red flags, then you identify them in your own essays and be sure to edit your essays before you submit. The first reason why your AI generated essay gets rejected is because it sounds generic. It sounds the same um, as an essay from an applicant from a different country. You should understand that AI is trained on millions of essays, articles, and online content. So what it writes, it comes from patterns. There are some patterns that it's trained on. So when you ask it to write an essay, let's say, for example, a Chevening scholarship, oftentimes they ask the same questions, or Commonwealth scholarship, they ask the same questions. So if you ask ChatGPT to respond to those essays, maybe in the field of mental health, and then another applicant in a different country is also applying for mental health, and they ask ChatGPT to generate an essay to generate answers to respond to the questions that are asked on the Shiveni scholarship. Chances are that you are likely going to get similar content with the applicant who is also in a different country. So if you don't edit your essay, then your essay is going to sound generic. Imagine if uh, more than maybe 10,000 applicants are also applying for the same program and they are using ChatGPT to write their essays. That means you're going to have 10,000 applications, but one one voice, one essay that sounds similar. So when an essay sounds technically correct but could belong to any applicant from any country, you lose power. You become less competitive because you sound exactly like another applicant from another country. So generic essays fail because there is no context and there's no lived experience unless maybe you force ChatGPT to write the essay to reflect your own experience and then you edit heavily. The point here is that you should not generate an essay from ChatGPT or from AI, any AI tool, and then submit it as it is. You have to edit it to personalize it so that it doesn't sound the same as an essay for from another applicant in a different country. And then the second is that I've already explained that it's almost similar. Your essay is going to sound generic. It's a general essay. There's no personal experience. It's just the same. It's just the general information that you are providing to the scholarship committee. And secondly, it's going to be identical across applicants. So when the scholarship panel reads your essays, they're going to see the same opening sentences because most of the time there's same opening sentence that is generated by AI. I'll show you in the coming video. There is also same paragraph structures, the same buzzwords arranged in the same order. Unless you edit your essay, it's going to look identical across other applicants. So scholarships panels don't read one essay, they read lots of essays. So if your essay is the same as another applicant from a different country, then it puts you in a very compromising situation. So, and you don't want to be in that kind of situation. It puts you in a very bad position. You don't want to be in that type of competition where you sound like another applicant or you sound like 10,000 other applicants. You have to be unique. Your essay should be unique. It should have a unique voice. It should have your own voice. It should reflect your own voice and your own experience, your own personal experience. So be sure to edit. You have to edit like heavily. You have to edit. You can use ChatGPT to get an output or the first draft of your essays, but you have to edit and personalize it so that it doesn't look the same as an essay from another applicant in another country. And then the third reason is that it also raises red flags, the red flags that I'm going to explain, the 15 red flags that I'm going to explain in the next video. When your essay sounds generic, when it's the same across applicants, it raises concern. Um, Somebody who is reading your essay becomes suspicious. They start to wonder why your essay sounds so perfect because normally an AI generated essay sounds perfect. It uses these buzzwords, these big words that means nothing, that do not have context. So when an essay uses overly polished language, making big claims without evidence, it's emotionally detached and it raises concern about your academic readiness, your authenticity, and writing ownership. So you don't want to put the scholarship panel in a position where they will ask questions like, do you actually understand what you are saying? Is it your voice or did you copy this from somewhere else? Can you think independently at postgraduate level? You don't want them to be asking these questions because if they ask themselves these questions, then it means they don't trust the authenticity of your essay. Then it means that your essay sounds robotic. It sounds like it's AI generated. It sounds like it's the same essay from an applicant in another country. So you have to be unique. You have to make your essays unique. You have to edit and personalize your essays, even change the layout, change the arrangement, change the words. Do not use the same words, find synonyms and replace the words that have been generated by AI. One important reminder: there is no issue in using AI unless a scholarship has specifically stated that you should not use AI. The problem is when you use AI to write your essay and you depend entirely on AI. You submit your essay that has been generated by ChatGPT without editing it, without adding your personal touch to it, without personalizing your responses. So you have to personalize the output that you get from AI. You have to personalize the output that you get from ChatGPT. Don't just copy and paste and submit your essay that has been AI generated, because you will get rejected. You sound exactly like any other applicant. So be sure to edit your essays before you submit if you have used AI to generate it. So I'll see you on the next video.